across 5 elementary schools, 1 middle school, and 3 high schools where our staff receive the support they need to educate effectively. Right now, LCSD2 has several employment opportunities for the upcoming school year and other anticipated teacher openings coming available in the next few weeks. Be part of a caring team with LCSD2. Visit lcsd2.org today to apply.
I'm Duke Dance, and when I take out the garbage, I bag it.
I'm David Kazare, and when I take out the trash, I bag it.
I'm Dal Erickson, and when I take out my trash, I bag it.
Star Valley Disposal appreciates all their customers, especially those that bag their garbage. Remember that even with just a little wind, loose trash can be sent flying all over the place. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com.
I'm Dr. Mark Johnson from Riverside Dental. This has been another milestone year for us. To accommodate our growing practice and our growing community, we've recently brought on Dr. Jorgensen. His addition to our team has allowed us to expand our hours to include Fridays, making us more available than ever before. Here at Riverside, we provide a full range of dental services, including dental implants, wisdom teeth removal, same-day crowns, root canals, and pediatric dentistry. Come join our Riverside family as we help you on your journey to a healthier smile.
Avail Valley Construction is hiring and a great place for high school seniors to enter the workforce after graduation. Multiple positions are open with competitive pay right out of high school. To learn more about a rewarding career for those of any age, visit availvalley.com.
Plan your next vacation to scenic Star Valley, Wyoming with a luxurious day at Kodiak Mountain Resort. Enjoy your own comfortable cabin with a soaking tub and top amenities. A hot complimentary breakfast is always included. Book your stay at KodiakMountainResort.com.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
I'm Sarah Malik. I've been a phlebotomist at Star Valley Health for 6 years. The lab serves the Alpine Clinic down to Bridger Valley, including the Thane and Cokefield clinics. As a small town community hospital, it really is your friends and neighbors who will be there to take care of you. That's my favorite part about working at the hospital and being a patient there myself, is the professional but community feel. To learn more about the services that we provide, you can visit starvalleyhealth.org.
She is fierce. She is the match that ignites the flame, blazing through the world and transforming ashes into fire. She is a brightness that rivals lightning. She faces every storm head on, a fearless force, a maker of magic. Her journey is one of movement and strength. Down at the creek, Smith Creek Trading that is, we are proud to support the Lincoln County Fair and rodeo royalty and the Western values they represent.
Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine is committed to building safety at the mine and in the community. Recently, Simplot was awarded the Sentinels of Safety Award from the National Mining Association, while Safety Manager Wampa Roberts was named the Distinguished Safety Professional of the Year. Smoky Canyon Mine's rescue team consistently wins the Simplot Rescue Team competition. Simplot also dedicates resources for their annual Safety Day with area 5th grades. Simplot, bringing safety home.
At the University of Wyoming, ideas come to life. It's where the spirit of innovation and boundless curiosity fuel our hunger for knowledge. It's where the past meets the present and our students shape a brighter future.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a musician.
I'm a mentor.
And I'm a cowboy.
The world needs more cowboys.
I believe.
I believe.
I believe that we.
I believe that we.
I believe that we will win. 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 I believe that we.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
It's almost game time. This is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off on the SVI Sports Network.
Good evening and welcome to Park County and Cody High School, home of the Phillies and the Bronx, for live coverage of Star Valley basketball on the SVI Sports Network. Duke Dance here with you inside the gym, and for those watching on SVI, you can see the end of the JV girls game with 1:08 left to go in this one. The Cody Phillies up by a score of 7, 32-25. Star Valley with the basketball. The Lady Braves varsity will take place right after this one. It's all part of the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Jason Horsley joining me and Cody today. JC, appreciate you filling in for Dal this evening and giving us your insight and expertise. These Lady Braves have been playing really, really well over the last couple of weeks, and they've got themselves in a good spot in the 4A West.
Absolutely, Duke. Thanks for having me. Definitely not a very good substitute for Dow, but we'll give it a whirl. No, they are playing great. They won a lot of games recently. They just won at home, and so, yeah, no, it's going to be exciting.
Of course, the Cody Phillies, probably their toughest challenge yet on the season, despite the good competition they had early on and some intermixed. The Phillies are the real deal. Just one loss on the season. Second-ranked team in 4A with Wyo Preps.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is a great matchup for us. You know, we're playing well, and we get to come over here and play a really good Cody team who has actually played, you know, the other teams that we haven't played yet. So I think we're kind of anxious. I am guessing that staff and that team is anxious to see how they stack up.
See how it all plays out. Again, end of the JV girls game right now with Star Valley trailing Cody by a score of 32-26 after the free throws missed. About 51.8 seconds remain. Varsity game on the way next. Coming up on our countdown to tip-off coverage, we'll have the Crimson Corner, your roundup, recap the rivalry, take a look at the records watch, and also those keys to the game, all ahead of the national anthem and the varsity roster coming your way as well. We'll take a 2-minute break here. When we come back, I have the chance to catch up with Katie Dandridge for the Lady Braves and get her thoughts heading into this weekend with Cody and Riverton. That's on the way next on the SVI Sports Network.
Live coverage of Star Valley High School sports is provided by The Right Company. HTC Siding and Gutters, no job too big or too small. Red Tail Therapy, strength for everyone. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Quality Quick Lube, where quality comes quick. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
Treat yourself to a luxurious staycation with a cozy cabin getaway at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton. Get the locals discount by using promo code SVI Local. Every cabin has its own oversized soaking tub, big screen TV, fireplace, and includes free breakfast. Or upgrade to the cozy couples cabin with your own jetted jacuzzi tub. Find luxury right here with a staycation at Kodiak Mountain Resort. Use promo code SVI Local for the locals only discount.
My best friend just had a birthday party at the Fun Zone in Afton. It was so cool. We got to play basketball, ping pong, and foosball. We were able to bring our own Nerf guns and even watched a movie on a giant projector screen. For my next birthday, I want to have my party at the Fun Zone too. Mom said the Fun Zone will also work great for my sister's wedding reception in a few months and next summer's family reunion. For reservations, visit svfunzone.com.
Here's today's Player Spotlight presented by Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic. Celebrating 20 years of serving the Star Valley community. Online at starvalleydisposal.com.
It's a countdown to tip-off coverage on the SVI Sports Network. Star Valley Lady Braves senior Katie Dandridge with us today. Katie, thanks for your time. I got to say, win over Green River. What, Coach Erickson's his fifth season as head coach, and it's your class that finally gets that win. What was that like for you guys?
Oh, it was great, and it was really fun and really, just a proud moment for us all.
When you look back at that game, what's something that you guys feel like you did really well in a close game like that?
I feel like we shot decently good, and we just always kept our heads up, and we were steady throughout the whole game.
Of course, that win gets you 3-0, right, inside the 4A West in the driver's seat for the Southwest District. So what does that mean for you guys to be there at this point in the season? I'm sure that was a goal. So what kind of confidence does that give you moving forward?
Yeah, so it's really nice. It gives us a lot of confidence, and we can compete with all these teams, and we can have a really good chance into going into regionals and state and winning.
Of course, you guys have been winning a lot of games recently, and you hit the road this week, a big one against Cody, and then at Riverton. What do you remember from those two teams from maybe last season that you guys might be focusing on this year when you take on Cody and Riverton?
So Cody, I just remember watching the varsity game, and they were really fast, and they had really good passes, and so you just always had to be ready for the people who cut as well. And I don't remember much about Riverton.
Well, it's full disclaimer, it's Monday afternoon. These guys haven't practiced yet when I'm asking these questions, so you haven't had a chance to go through that. What goals do you have, Katie? What goals do you have maybe individually for yourself for the rest of the season? Did you set any at the beginning of the year?
Yeah, I did. So one I have is to take more shots and drive more, but also to be one of the main defenders and be really good on defense and rebounding.
Awesome. Katie, what do you like to do when you're not playing basketball? What other hobbies do you have?
I like volunteering at the food pantry, and I do volleyball and soccer, as well as riding horses and hiking and hunting.
Okay, is there a favorite place you like to ride?
Just up the Grays, and there's a cliff. I can't remember what it's called, but it's off the backside of the Box Y Lodge, and I love going up there.
Awesome. Let's see, senior this year, so coming right up, just a few months away from graduation, right? Any plans yet for after high school?
Yes, so I'm already accepted, and I'm going to the University of Wyoming, and then I'll go there for 4 years in their med program, and then I'll go on to do the WAMI program.
Okay, so what anything special in med that you want to study, or just generic for now?
I want to be a surgeon, so I'll make my way to there. I'm not quite sure what type of surgeon, but we'll get there.
Awesome, very cool. All right, Katie, how about your favorite breakfast cereal?
Cocoa Puffs.
Nice. Without hesitation. I like that a lot. What's your favorite class in school so far?
AP Art.
And your favorite teacher?
Guild.
Nice. Again, no hesitation. I like it. Katie Dandridge, our Player Spotlight. Katie, thanks so much. Appreciate your time.
B&H Auto in Afton has been serving the Star Valley community for over 10 years. With a qualified and trained staff, you can trust B&H Auto for brakes, maintenance, repairs, tires, and more. That's B&H Auto on the north end of Afton. Service you can ride on. It's sale time at Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home in Afton. Stop by the showroom located half a block south of the Elkhorn Arch and take advantage of carpet, pad, and labor for only $2.99 per square foot. LVP is also on sale with the product available for $2.99 per square foot. Battleson Brothers also has carpet remnants available. That's Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home, open in Afton, just south of the Arch.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
My name is Rod Jensen. I am the president and CEO of the Bank of Star Valley. I've had the great honor of holding that position for 26 years now. The best thing about working in a bank is helping people. It is the reason we exist. The local community bank went out of business, and a group of local citizens decided that Star Valley needed a community bank. They came together, we formed the bank with the focus of helping individuals, and that is what we get to do day in, day out.
Don't you just love going to Caribou Ford in the winter?
It's right in the middle of Eastern Idaho Playground, over Fish Creek Summit. Just beautiful.
By the fishing hole.
Might as well stop for a little soak on the way home.
We're Caribou Ford with the famous warranty forever.
And we're still keeping it simple in Soda Springs.
It's almost game time. This is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off on the SVI Sports Network.
Back in Cody High School for live coverage of Lady Braves basketball on SVI. Here at Cody High School, the Phillies playing host to the Lady Braves. The girls' JV game just wrapping up a moment ago, and the final in that one, Cody holding off Star Valley 34-30 down the stretch in the girls' JV game. It's all part of your First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Your home for totally free checking, where free really does mean free. Visit GoFirstBank.com. They put 15 minutes on the board after the JV, so we have about 13 and a half to go. So we are a little behind schedule here in Park County tonight between the Braves and the Phillies. Let's take a look at your Crimson Corner and find out what else is happening in Star Valley High School athletics tonight, presented by the University of Wyoming. Of course, tomorrow we will have basketball again at Riverton. Lady Braves tip off at 12:30. The boys tip off at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Both games live on SVI. Wrestling, the Star Valley Braves fall to Green River in a duel last night in Star Valley. Always a good duel. Star Valley not 100%, not the full lineup. Green River, great team in the 3A, gets the win. The Lady Braves are going to be in action on Tuesday night for senior night for girls wrestling, and then we'll have wrestling in Evanston next weekend as well. Indoor track this weekend. Star Valley going to be at the Olympic Oval in Kearns, Utah this weekend for indoor track. That's a check of the Crimson Corner presented by the University of Wyoming. Uncover the reason behind UW excellence and explore what makes the University of Wyoming so great. Visit uwyo.edu to learn more. That's uwyo.edu. Now some scores of interest from around the state of Wyoming that are taking place tonight and through the weekend. Again, these are girls basketball scores, and it's all presented with the roundup with Sunrise Engineering. Campbell County, the third-ranked team in 4A girls, taking on Cheyenne South tonight. That's in Cheyenne. Evanston is at KW, number 4 Sheridan at number 1 East. Of course, Star Valley here in Cody, Thunder Basin at Laramie, Jackson Riverton, Natrona Central, and in our listening audience in Western Wyoming, Kemmer is at number 1 Cokeville tonight. That game underway right now. It's live on the Spur. Just a couple of matchups for tomorrow. Thunder at South, Natrona at East, Sheridan at Central, and Green River at KW, just to say a few tomorrow. That's happening in girls basketball in Western Wyoming, around the state of Wyoming. That's the roundup presented by Sunrise Engineering, creating solutions that work and relationships that last. Visit sunrise-eng.com. That is sunrise-eng.com. It's the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Braves and Phillies on the way on the SVI Sports Network.
Tucked away in majestic western Wyoming is Lincoln County School District Number 2. Our team provides excellent public education across 5 elementary schools, 1 middle school, and 3 high schools where our staff receive the support they need to educate effectively. Right now, LCSD2 has several employment opportunities for the upcoming school year and other anticipated teacher openings coming available in the next few weeks. Be part of a caring team with LCSD2. Visit lcsd2.org today to apply.
I'm Duke Dance, and when I take out the garbage, I bag it.
I'm David Kazare, and when I take out the trash, I bag it.
I'm Dal Erickson, and when I take out my trash, I bag it.
Star Valley Disposal appreciates all their customers, especially those that bag their garbage. Remember that even with just a little wind, loose trash can be sent flying all over the place. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com.
The countdown to tip-off is made possible by First Bank of Wyoming, your home for totally free personal and business checking. Visit gofirstbank.com.
Cross quad play in 4A basketball this weekend with live coverage on the SVI Sports Network. The Star Valley Braves in Cody tonight, and first the Lady Braves warming up and getting set to take on the Cody Phillies. A look at Cody right now. Of course, they're the number 2 team in 4A girls basketball with the Wild Preps coaches a media poll. They are 11-1 overall on the season, 3-0 inside the Northwest quad of 4A West basketball play. This is a good team, Jason, and Star Valley is going to have to play a great game in order to compete with a team like Cody.
Yeah, absolutely. It's that time of year, Duke. This is a great early February matchup. You know, Cody was 25-0 last year and won the 4A state championship. They've only lost 1 game. I was actually able to find it. It was to the Campbell County. Pretty worthy opponent to lose to, yeah. And since then they haven't lost. That was clear back the first opening weekend in December. So it's a great weekend. It's a good matchup for the Lady Braves to see where they stack up here, you know, in the middle of conference play.
Star Valley's been playing really well. Of course, they got off to that slow start, an 0-6 start, but now they're 7-7. So they've won 7 of their last 8 games. And you know, if you're Cody, you're thinking, okay, we're at home, but we have a really hot team coming into play, and so the pressure's on Cody tonight.
Oh, absolutely. They're probably happy to be at home and have us on the road, but I think they do have a lot of pressure on them, and the girls should be able to just come in and play loose. They're playing well. If they just do what they do, hopefully it'll be a great matchup, and maybe they can get a win here in Cody.
Of course, Molly Hayes, the Cody Philly that most people are aware with, 21 points per game for the Idaho State commit, and we'll talk more about her as the game progresses. In our first Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off, let's take a look at this rivalry between Star Valley and Cody and recap it with the help of Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. And first game in this series back in 1984 and 85. Star Valley leads the overall series by 19-6. In Afton, Star Valley leads 8-3, but here on this court in Cody, it's tied 5-5. Star Valley on neutral courts leading at 5-1. The last game Cody won last year in Afton, 55-30. Phillies have won 3 straight coming into the 26th overall meeting between these two programs in girls basketball. That's a recap of the rivalry presented by Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, bringing Earth's resources to life. Visit Simplot.com. That is Simplot.com. And now the Records Watch presented by the Bank of Jackson Hole. Invested in our community. Local banking means local investments. Visit bankofjacksonhole.com. The previous to the current 3-game win streak by the Phillies, Star Valley had won 12 straight in this matchup, 2014 to 2021. So Star Valley won 12 straight. Now Cody on a 3-game win streak of their own between the two teams in this series. That's a check of the Records Watch with the Bank of Jackson Hole. Invested in our community. Local banking means local investments. Visit bankofjacksonhole.com. Duke Dance with Jason Horsley here at Cody High School tonight. Braves and Phillies on the way, about 6 minutes away from tip-off, live on the SVI Sports Network.
I'm Dr. Mark Johnson from Riverside Dental. This has been another milestone year for us. To accommodate our growing practice and our growing community, we've recently brought on Dr. Jorgensen. His addition to our team has allowed us to expand our hours to include Fridays, making us more available than ever before. Here at Riverside, we provide a full range of dental services, including dental implants, wisdom teeth removal, same-day crowns, root canals, and pediatric dentistry. Come join our Riverside family as we help you on your journey to a healthier smile.
Avail Valley Construction is hiring and a great place for high school seniors to enter the workforce after graduation. Multiple positions are open with competitive pay right out of high school. To learn more about a rewarding career for those of any age, visit availvalley.com.
Plan your next vacation to scenic Star Valley, Wyoming with a luxurious day at Kodiak Mountain Resort. Enjoy your own comfortable cabin with a soaking tub and top amenities. A hot complimentary breakfast is always included. Book your stay at KodiakMountainResort.com.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
The countdown to tip-off is made possible by First Bank of Wyoming, your home for totally free personal and business checking. Visit gofirstbank.com.
First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off in Cody tonight for Braves and Phillies varsity basketball live on the SBI Sports Network. We do have Clay Merritt courtside tonight with the Miles CPA courtside report. Clay had the chance to catch up with Star Valley head coach Cade Erickson to get his thoughts on the game today. Clay, take it away.
Thanks, Stu. I talked to Coach Erickson tonight and I asked him what they had to do to win this game. He kept it real simple. Stop Molly Hayes. They said if they're able to do that, the way their offense is clicking, they're going to have a real shot tonight. Back to you guys.
That's Clay Merritt again with the keys or the courtside report from Miles CPA. Of course, it is tax season. Let Miles CPA help get your best results possible. Located in Afton and in Alpine, that is Miles CPA. We'll check back in with Clay halftime and postgame as well. Let's take a final 2-minute break here. Keys to the game, anthem, and tip-off next on the SBI Sports Network.
I'm Sarah Malik. I've been a phlebotomist at Star Valley Health for 6 years. The lab serves the Alpine Clinic down to Bridger Valley, including the Thane and Cokeville clinics. As a small town community hospital, it really is your friends and neighbors who will be there to take care of you. That's my favorite part about working at the hospital and being a patient there myself, is the professional but community feel. To learn more about the services that we provide, you can visit starvalleyhealth.org.
She is fierce. She is the match that ignites the flame, blazing through the world and transforming ashes into fire. She is a brightness that rivals lightning. She faces every storm head-on, a fearless force, a maker of magic. Her journey is one of movement and strength. Down at the creek, Swift Creek Trading, that is, we are proud to support the Lincoln County Fair and Rodeo royalty and the Western values they represent.
Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine is committed to building safety at the mine and in the community. Recently, Simplot was awarded the Sentinels of Safety Award from the National Mining Association, while Safety Manager Wampa Roberts was named the Distinguished Safety Professional of the Year. Smoky Canyon Mine's rescue team consistently wins the Simplot Rescue Team competition. Simplot also dedicates resources for their annual Safety Day with area 5th grades. Simplot, bringing safety home.
Live on Swift 98, SVI Media, and the SVI Sports Network. This is Star Valley High School Sports and the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off.
Just moments away from tip-off in this one, Star Valley and Cody, Braves and Phillies, the keys to the game as part of our First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off. Anytime you play Cody recently, key number one is always slow down Molly Hayes. She's the team leader, comes in averaging 21 points per game. That's key number one. Braves need to hit some outside shots. That will certainly help the cause to knock down some threes for key number two. Number three, make those free throws. Star Valley needs to get to the line and hit those ones. And then number four, Cody is fast, offensively and defensively. Star Valley needs to be ready to handle the press full court. It'll probably be on them all night long, and they're in Cody tonight. Those are those keys to the game presented by First Bank of Wyoming and the countdown to kickoff. First Bank, your home for totally free checking. It's where free really does mean free. Visit gofirstbank.com. That is gofirstbank.com. Duke Dance, Jason Horsley joining us here tonight in Cody, and we're just moments away from tip-off time. We are going to send it down to the court for the presentation of the colors and the national anthem. Anthem in our broadcast presented by Wyoming Minuteman Supply, located in Thane and online at wyms.co.
Let's meet today's players with the help of Mountain Star Products. Mountain Star Products, excavation, road building, gravel, sand, and more.
Henley Englehart, Sr., daughter of Dave and Corey Englehart, Osmond.
Sheridan Coles, Sr., daughter of Buck and Alana Coles, Osmond, Wyoming.
Bailey Erickson, Sr., daughter of Rob Erickson and Julie Erickson, Osmond.
Matt Christensen, Sr., daughter of Joe and Janae Christensen, Afton. Emily Dana, Jr., daughter of Corey and Andrew Dana, Osmond, Wyoming.
Cambry Johnson, Jr., daughter of Jeff and Shawnee Johnson, Afton, Wyoming.
Tori White, Jr., daughter of Trent and Tina White, Thane, Wyoming. Mikkel Hatterley, Jr., daughter of Farron and Tara Hatterley, Afton.
Austin Bagley, Jr., daughter of Hayden Debney Bagley, Fairview.
Katie Dandridge, Sr., daughter of David and Laura Dandridge, Alpine, Wyoming.
Delancey Brogue, Sr., daughter of Tyler Brogue and Susie Tipton, Freedom.
Varsity roster for the visiting Lady Braves tonight, presented in the broadcast by Mountain Star Products on Rocky Road in Afton. Lady Braves in the road, crimson and gold tonight. They have been announced the starting five. Number 1, the senior at 11.1 points per game. That's Kenley Engelhardt. Number 3 at 9 points per game is a senior once again, Sheridan Coles. Number 12, a senior at 5.5 points per game is Bailey Erickson. A senior at 2.6 points per game. Number 30 is Katie Dandridge. And starting tonight in place of Matt Christensen is the junior at 8.4 points per game. That's number 31, Emily Dana. Mac is dressed tonight, but she will have limited minutes. We're told she's feeling a little under the weather, so we'll see what kind of minutes we get from Mac tonight. Emily starting in her place, of course, Coach Cade Erickson, head coach of the Star Valley Lady Braves in their 5th season. Cody Phillies coming in with Ellie Talich, Molly Hayes, number 3, Grace Hayes, number 11, Sophia Radakovich, number 15, and Riley Simone, number 23. Head coach Chris Wagner for the Phillies, the number 2 ranked team in 4A girls basketball. The Wild Preds coaches a media poll, 11-3 overall against your Star Valley Braves, 7-7 overall, winning 7 of their last 8 games. Our Star Valley. Duke Dance joined with Jason Horsley tonight here in this one, and we are just about ready to tip off. It's going to be Engelhardt tipping off for Star Valley. She'll be working against Radakovich for Cody. Radakovich with a couple of inches, and the ball's up, and it's going to be a tip ball won by Star Valley, but they'll say interference, and it's going to be Cody basketball.
Wow, Duke, you have the right guy tonight. So you rarely see that, but the tapper cannot catch the ball. So Kenley was the jumper. She tapped it. She caught it. That's actually a violation. So.
All right, so it's a quick, I'm glad you were here for that. Hey, we got our money's worth right out of the gate from the tip. I like it.
I can just leave now.
So Cody basketball to open things up. 10 seconds into this first period. And the Phillies working on the left side of the court. Hayes quickly into the paint. Kick out, 3 balls away and in. Grace Hayes, the triple from outside. Phillies up 3-zip. And as you'd expect, Philly goes full court press immediately. Star Valley does break it. Coles answers for 3 off the rim, no. Rebounded by the Phillies. That was Talich on the board. And Star Valley with no backcourt pressure. They put on some front court pressure, but Hayes able to get by and to the rim. Shot no good. Rebounded by Radakovich and then stolen away by Coles. Star Valley basketball. Lady Braves working in the front court. 50 seconds into the game. Here's a fake pass drive in by Engelhardt. Missed a shot, got her own rebound. Second attempt, no good. Rebound fought for. There's going to be a foul on Star Valley. The rebound pulled in by Hayes. And then she's fouled by Star Valley. They'll get Erickson on the whistle.
You know, Grace Hayes, Duke, averages about 10 points a game. Obviously, she hits the first 3 and she takes the next shot down, so it looks like she's going to try to get herself involved early tonight.
Comes with 7:02 to play in the first on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. First foul called in the quarter. Goes against Star Valley, their first team foul. Given to Bailey Erickson on the first personal. Phillies around the outside arc on the other end. A cross-court lob down low. Tipped away by Erickson on the block. Almost stolen back by Cody, but Erickson comes up with a loose basketball. And then Cody does get the steal at the half court, and it will be a backcourt violation. It was stolen in the front court on her belly. She tried to pass it up into the backcourt. Goes back to Star Valley.
Pretty heads-up play. She tried to keep the ball alive. Just unfortunately, she was right in her front court when she threw it to the back court.
So Star Valley will have it. Engelhardt to Coles on the right elbow. Back outside to Dandridge. Katie will bounce it back to Coles and around the arc to Engelhardt. Bounces to Erickson, left side corner. Takes the 3 ball. Short, may have been deflected, but rebounded and put back in by Emily Dana. The board in the bucket for Emily.
In the right place at the right time.
Makes it a 1-point game. 6:20 to play in the first period. 3-2 Cody. Inside-out movement. Hayes will drive, shots up, and the floater on the baseline is good for Molly in her first field goal of the game. Again, full court press put on by the Cody defense. Star Valley's handled it so far. Across the half-court line with Dandridge. Now to Engelhardt, 5-2. Phillies on top. Coles drives the post. Tough shot. Fade away, no good. Backside rebound saved by Cody, but into Star Valley. Shot no good. Rebound by the Lady Braves, and the putback is in with the foul. And as Dow would say, that's why you never save it under your opponent's basket, and it leads to a trip to the line for the Braves.
That's right, and Emily just having a nose for the ball right there. Last possession, and then this one, she gets an offensive rebound, and then it's thrown right back to her. Good for her.
Comes with 5:51 to play in the first. That foul will put Emily Dana to the Riverside Dental free throw line. This is the and one shot. That foul was given to Grace Hayes. Her first personal, first team foul. Chance here for Dana to tie the game with 5:51 to play in the first. She swishes it. We're tied at 5 in Cody tonight between the Lady Braves and the Phillies.
The Braves can handle that full court pressure, Duke. It's going to be a good night.
Star Valley picks up the ball at the half court. Dandridge on defense, working against Talich. Flick it up top. Here, Phillies try and go right side. Tough pressure on the outside by the Braves defense. Little foul on the outside stops the clock at 5:36.
Braves.
Ellie Talich will inbound front court, able to do so to Grace Hayes. Picked up by Engelhardt, drives, loses the ball, picks it up, clears it back outside to Molly Hayes. She'll step back and reset the offense. Goes right. Here's a 3-ball away. Miss. No good. Fight for the rebound. Bodies on the floor. Dug up by Moss for the board. Phillies still have it. Clear out. Molly takes the 3. No good. Another rebound underneath. Put back. No good. May have been deflected and out of bounds. Star Valley basketball. Simone with Sydney Simone on the board, and it's knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, the Phillies really rebounded well in that possession, Duke. Luckily, we get the turnover out of bounds, but they had 2 offensive rebounds.
Braves again, a great job breaking the backcourt pressure put on by the Philly defense. Engelhardt drives, kicks out to Erickson. Bailey in the lane, puts up the tough shot. No good, back on the back iron. And it's a rebound for Sydney Simone again. Philly basketball, they run the floor. Here's Molly down the post, split the D, left hand layup is in. It's 7-5 Cody.
A great take by Molly. She read the defense. Nice left-handed finish.
Engelhardt directs her team across the half-court line. Man-to-man, full court defense. Star Valley sets up around the perimeter. Almost a good pass, but it was tipped away, stolen by the Phillies, and then taken right back by Sheridan. Goes out in front to Engelhardt, but 2 out in front. Saved it, but out of bounds. That was a great tip by Sheridan. Good thought, but the pass just too far out in front.
Yeah, we had that really nice back cut for a layup. Just didn't get it through, got tipped, and then she was heady. She got the steal, but just way out in front of her.
Star Valley still trails by 2, 4:26 to go in the opening period in Cody tonight. Phillies with the lead and the ball. Across the half-court line comes Grace Hayes. Engelhardt is on her. Hands off to Molly. Top of the court. She's picked up by Johnson. Works left side into the corner. To the free throw line, ball tip. Loose, and another steal for Sheridan Coles. She's double-teamed. Ball loose and saved by Cody, but into the hands of Johnson. Star Valley basketball. Engelhardt. Deep pass to the right side corner to Dana. Great
Nice
feed
pass.
to Johnson. She's blocked but fouled. That was a beautiful pass, and that will put Cambry Johnson to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
That was a great cut by Cambry. Great read by Emily. You know, Duke, we're getting into the interior here. I think we're getting a lot of shots at the basket. That's good for the Lady Braves, and if we get to go to the free throw line, those are free points.
Yeah, this is a really good start for Star Valley midway through the fourth period, and Johnson does knock down the first free throw. Austin Bagley subs into the game for the Lady Braves with 3:56 to go in a 1-point game. Coles, Dana, Johnson at the line, and in the backcourt for the free throw is Engelhardt and Bagley. Second free throw is also good. We're tied again at 7.
The Braves are putting some full court pressure back on the Phillies, Duke.
They do on the inbound and now back off and let the ball across the timeline. Engelhardt picks up the ball handler. That's Grace Hayes again. Back behind to Talich. Drives the right post. Bounce across the lane. Shot no good. Good defense by Bagley, who put pressure on it. Fight for the rebound. We'll have a jump ball call. That was a great play by Bagley on defense and forces the jump. Stays with Cody.
Yeah, Cody.
Star Valley ball.
Oh, yeah. Alternating possession is us. Cody keeps trapping that rebounder the length of the floor, so we're going to have to be able to handle that pressure and get an outlet pass.
Cole subs out. Dandridge back in. 3:40 to play in the first, tied at 7 in Cody tonight. So far, Star Valley hanging with the second-ranked Phillies. Backcourt press this time gets the Braves. Ball stolen away, but the bad pass is through the hands of Molly Talich. And then a jump ball call on the far side as the Lady Braves go down to tie it up. Dana over there.
Yeah, she went to the floor. Pretty heady by Molly to get there. Alternating possession is going to go back to Cody. So
3:33 to go in the first. It's one of the first times that we've seen the backcourt pressure cause problems for the Lady Braves. Here's Simone to the right elbow, kick it to the outside, shot fake, dribble drive, bounce into the lane, up, shot, no, but a foul. Taking the shot was Sofia Radakovic, and she goes to the free throw line.
It's a great take by Hayes, and then she, dumps it off to Radakovic, who's just standing right under the basket. Obviously, they do that, and they play well together.
Stops the clock at 3:26 to go in the first. That's the third team foul on Star Valley. As the free throw is no good, remains tied at 7.
And that foul was on Cambry Johnson, is that right?
Yep, her first personal.
First one.
2 team fouls on the Phillies with the second free throw on the way. Good, lead back to the Phillies, 8-7.
See if the Lady Braves can handle this pressure.
This time they do as Engelhardt across the line. Works right to Johnson. Puts the dribble on the baseline, picks it up. Double teamed in the corner, throws it away, tried to pass to Dana. Dana fights for the ball. Another jump ball on the corner as Dana didn't give up on it. Forces the ball back to Star Valley's possession.
Stay on this end. You know, they had some success with that cutter and that pass to the paint, but that one wasn't there.
Dandridge will trigger it in front of the Philly bench. Front court to Engelhardt with 3:12 to play in the first. A 1-point Philly lead. Right side is Bagley on the wing. Double teamed on the perimeter and travels. She got up, tried to pass, nothing there, and came back down. So that turns the ball back over to Cody with 3:04 to go as Coles and Erickson sub back in. Dana and Bagley will come out.
Yeah, that zone's causing some trouble because they're, putting a lot of pressure up front on those guards.
Across the half-court line comes Grace Hayes, bounces left side over to Boudry as she's in for the Phillies. 2:55 to go in the first. Swinging around the outside is Cody. Cross-court pass down to the baseline. Shot is up, no, but a foul. And I believe we'll see Molly Hayes now go to the Riverside Dental free throw line with 2:49 to go in the first.
Yeah, it looked like she was in between pass and shot on that. Was a little indecisive, but she was fouled, so she'll get 2 free throws. That's Dandridge's first personal. Team 4th, so after this we'll be shooting all free throws.
First shot is good for Hayes. Puts Cody up by 2, 9-7. But again, Star Valley playing good defense. They've kept themselves into this one and against a good Cody team on the road. Molly hits both free throws and it's 10-7 now. Engelhardt mishandles the pass but collects it. She has pressure on her in the backcourt put on by Talich. Pass over to Erickson. She's double teamed on the side. Works it up in front to Coles, who gets across the timeline. Now works it to the right side. Stops, working behind her to Engelhardt up top. Feeds into the lane. Dribble for Coles. Shot no, but a foul. And Sheridan Coles to the Riverside Dental free throw line, and she will have 2 with 2:31 to go in the first.
You know, Duke, the only trouble that full court pressure is giving us is when we try to throw over the top of it. When we are able to get to the center and get up the floor, good things are happening, and we're getting to the basket. So.
Yeah, Lady Braves have done a great job getting into the paint and down low as the first free throw is good to make it a 2-point game. Second personal foul. Well, maybe they changed it and it fell off the board there, but I think it was on Sydney Simone. Third team foul on Cody. Second free throw is good. Got them both, and it's 10-9.
Back to a 1-point game.
Grace Hayes working against Engelhardt in the backcourt. Across the line, over to Sydney Simone. Picked up by Dandridge. Hands off to Molly Hayes. Johnson is on her, crosses over, drives, kick out corner, threes away. May have been blocked, and it was. Blocked by Engelhardt, loose ball picked up by Dandridge. Star Valley basketball, works it across the half-court line, double team to the front court, picks up the loose ball and hands out to Coles. Star Valley keeps it with a chance to take the lead. Corner 3, Engelhardt, off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, Molly Hayes will have it. Philly basketball, under 2 to go in the first. Phillies by 1, half-court pass all the way down the floor, shot no good, out of bounds, Star Valley basketball.
Duke, I want to go back to that block shot in the corner. She got out there quickly, tipped it. I'm not so sure anybody realized it was tipped right away. That was a great defensive play by Kinley.
Close that gap very fast. 1:50 to go in the opening period. Lady Braves will get the ball back as Katie Dandridge comes out, Emily Dana in.
You can see why Cody has put up 70 points, 60 points in a lot of games. They do like to throw the ball the length of the floor and try to get easy layups.
Once again, a chance for Star Valley to take the lead late first period. Engelhardt working against Hayes in the front court, finds Coles. Bounces to Dana, holds it up high, deep on the left. Erickson now up top. Clock down to 1:30. Erickson drives, bounces to Dana, and around to Engelhardt again. Star Valley working, trying to get inside. Johnson down low right now, and she'll sneak back out. Ball over to Dana. She's pressured on the perimeter. Drives it back to Erickson. Clock down to 1:18. Erickson gets caught up and traveled top of the key in a double team.
Yep, she just got a little tripped up there. 10-9 with 1:17 to go in this first quarter. I think the Lady Braves have to be pretty satisfied with where they're at against the Phillies right now.
Absolutely. Playing great defense, working hard on the glass.
Absolutely.
Ball moving around the outside to Riley Simone. Ball tipped, but Hayes picks it up. Molly has it front court, works against Johnson, drives, kick out again, but a bad pass out to Grace Hayes and out of bounds.
Miscommunicated that. Grace, I think, was going to try to cut while Molly was like, you're in the corner, shoot it. I'll get it to you.
Grace is thinking, last time we did that, Engelhardt flew in and blocked me, so
that's right.
I'm going this way. 60 seconds remains in the first. Star Valley again with the ball, down by 1. Dana works up top to Johnson. Clock hits 52 seconds. Now Coles holds it, comes to her right. Ball tipped, recollected by Coles in the lane to the rim. Yes! Sheridan, a beautiful move on a tough shot, and Lady Braves lead it.
Strong take, and Molly was playing pretty good defense, physical with her, and she still scored.
Lady Braves by 1. 30 seconds to go in the first. Phillies on the other end. Screen set for Grace. She drives. Bad pass stolen by Dana. Star Valley with it in 24 seconds. Engelhardt across the timeline. Works it left. Has a screen, but the ball taken by Molly. Molly's going to run with it. Cole's on defense. 1-to-1. Molly to the right. Cole slides by, and Molly scores. 12-11. 10 seconds to go. Phillies back on top. Here's Johnson for the Lady Braves. 6 seconds into the front court. Left to Erickson. Top of the key at 3 seconds. Works left to Engelhardt. 1 second. Takes the 3 at the buzzer. Got it to go!
She got it!
Engelhardt deep on the left side wing. Flicked
that
it
was
up.
Great. I don't think she was aware how much time there was, Duke. Coach yelled at her. She looked at her coach and shot it.
Got it to go, and how about the Lady Braves up by 2 after 1. 14-12, back in 30 seconds. Live from Cody High School on the SBI Sports Network.
At the University of Wyoming, ideas come to life. It's where the spirit of innovation and boundless curiosity fuel our hunger for knowledge. It's where the past meets the present and our students shape a brighter future.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a musician.
I am a mentor.
And I'm a cowboy.
The world needs more cowboys.
I believe.
I believe.
I believe that we.
I believe that we.
I believe that we will win. 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 I believe that we.
The SVI Sports Network returns now with more live coverage of Star Valley High School sports.
That was a Western Horn Steakhouse triple put in right at the buzzer by Star Valley. And they have the lead to start off the second quarter. Engelhardt puts it in for 3, and it's 14-12 Lady Braves.
I think they should be pretty happy with that quarter. If they can handle the pressure, I think they're right here, Duke.
It will be Philly basketball to open up the second here at Cody High School. 14-12, Star Valley on top, Phillies with the ball. Riley Simone has it poked away by Bailey, and then she's tripped. Hits the deck hard. No foul, and it's continued on. Molly Hayes will have it in the front court for the Phillies. Drives the post, and again throws it away. Miscommunication, and it's Star Valley basketball.
Yeah, I think you credit that to Cambry Johnson. She was guarding well. She changed direction, and then she got her in the air, and she made the pass. So good defense by Cambry. Lady Braves keep up this defense on that on-ball dribbler. We're going to like the outcome of this game.
Absolutely. 2-2-1 full court being put on again by Cody as we see Ambry Nelson subbing to the game to get some minutes. She'll come in for Johnson. Nelson will be the trigger. Goes to Coles, works to Engelhardt, broke the press easy. Kenley, left side, double team, back to Coles. 7:30 to play in the second. Coles pivots and finds Engelhardt, sets up the offense. Bounce over to the right side, Dandridge. Corner, Nelson bumped but plays through it, works back to Dandridge. Nelson drives to the rim, and she's blocked. Blocked by Cody. Radakovic,
yep.
And now they're running down the floor. Hayes pull up in the lane, and it's good to tie up the game.
It's where Cody's really good in transition with the ball in Molly's hands. They're really hard to stop.
So it's tied again at 14. Nelson to Engelhardt across half court. Double teamed, it bounces to Nelson again on the right side wing. Holds it high, cross court, all the way to Dandridge. Fakes the shot, baseline drive, pull up Jay. Bouncing but rolls off, no good. Fight for the rebound, won by Star Valley. That was Dana on the board. Up top, Engelhardt 3. Tried to bank it, but no good. This time it's Radakovich on a rebound, and she throws it away. Tried to clear it out in front of her, and some uncharacteristic turnovers here on the Phillies.
Yeah, I think the pressure that the Lady Braves are putting on those ball handlers is ended up in turnovers, So this is good pressure. It's 14-14, so the Lady Braves can get a bucket here.
6:37 to play in the second. The inbound to Engelhardt up top. She splits the D. Runner in the lane, too strong off the top of the rim, and Radakovich has the board. Philly basketball. Hayes running the court the other way. Works to the right side. Kick out this time is there. 3 ball from Grace Hayes is short, but a cleanup rebound from Talich missed the shot. Ball loose on the court. We'll have a jump ball call.
Guess who's holding on to that, Duke? Emily Dana. She gets a lot of defensive and offensive rebound touches and often rebounds the ball. Good for her.
Does give Star Valley possession on the arrow with 6:17 to go. Still tied at 14 here in Cody. And the Lady Braves hanging with Cody, giving the Phillies everything they can handle. Again, Cody full court press. Coles dribbles across the line. Has a Philly on her hip, but breaks away into the paint, kicks it outside. Dana drives, double teamed, flicks it outside to Dandridge. Extra pass to Engelhardt. Nice move down the baseline and in. A sidestep, and it's 2 for
Crossover was pretty solid. Nice move, Kenley.
5:50 to go in the second. Lady Braves retake the lead. Up 16-14, and a steal from Engelhardt. Kenley wants to rub, but the defense is there. She does come up the left sideline. Sets up in the front court. Defense picks her up top to Dandridge. Works right side to Nelson. Wants to go down to Dana, but can't. Tough pass tipped and stolen immediately by Cody. Phillies have it on the run, 2-on-2 basketball. Hayes down the floor and scores. That one was Grace Hayes for 2 to tie it again at 16.
They take the lead, doing what they do well, running the floor.
5:22 to play, and a timeout taken by Coach Erickson. We'll take it as well, a 30-second variety. 5:22 to play in the second, tied at 16 on SVI.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
This is your home for Star Valley Braves basketball, live on SVI Media and Swift 98, all part of the SVI Sports Network.
Coming out of Star Valley's first call timeout of the game will be Lady Braves basketball, tied at 16 against Cody.
Cody's in that zone again.
Star Valley breaks it at the half court. Coles bounces right to Johnson. Cambry pivots and almost picked up her foot, but didn't. Erickson, nice pass down low to Dana, who's blocked and out of bounds. Well, that was such a great pass, but Hayes closed in quick and swatted it out.
She's pretty athletic, right? She closed the gap and was able to get that block. It's hard to score inside with Radakovich and Molly playing defense.
Lady Braves inbound outside to Johnson. Work up top as the clock hits 5:03. Johnson on the angle drive. Tries to bounce pass on the baseline, but stolen by Molly on the dribble. She works it across half court, feeds out in front, down the floor, and kick out 3 from Talich is no good. Airballed it out of bounds into the Cody cheerleaders. Back to Star Valley, still tied at 16.
Looks like Kinley and Engelhardt's going to come back in for Nelson. And Cody will set up in that full court 2-1-2 press.
Lady Braves playing well here on the road up in Cody. Tied against the second-ranked Phillies. Up to Johnson. Lost the handle on the pass, though. Turns it over with the steal to Grace Hayes. Feeds it back to Talich, who tries the backwards layup, and they'll say an offensive foul on Talich driving in.
Yeah, kind of an interesting play. We have that contact here at midcourt that caused the turnover, and then we have the kind of step-in contact there. The Cody faithful not very happy about that.
4:40 to go in the second. Lady Braves basketball out in front to Johnson to break the press again. Johnson drives, dishes down low to Dana, but again, the defense closes. That time, Talich knocks it out.
You know, Duke, I think that's a growth area for these Lady Braves this year. They're seeing that pass, they're making it, and it's open. They just need to make it a touch earlier.
Well, the difference between the game this year and last year is Star Valley's matched the tempo of Cody as a 3 is missed by Engelhardt, rebounded by Radakovic. She quickly goes out in front to Moss, and she'll go up for 2. So as soon as I say that, the Phillies get the full court press.
Radakovic is a fine player. She can throw the ball the length of the floor, and that's really helpful when Molly's out running.
Engelhardt double teamed on the baseline. There's going to be a foul on the baseline. That's just the second called foul against Cody in this quarter. Stops the clock at 4:14. First personal foul given to Boudry.
So Dandridge coming back in for Johnson, giving her a break. And Lady Braves only down 2 with 4 minutes to go.
18-16, Star Valley inbounds baseline up top to Coles. Almost lost it, but collects it on the side. Works around to Dandridge in the corner. Up top is Erickson. Bailey top of the key, pivots back to Dandridge. Fakes it inside, back up top. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Deep pass tip, loose, and bodies will hit the floor. They'll say no foul, but out of bounds. It stays with Star Valley.
Yeah, good hustle play by Cody. You know, that skip pass, they're reading that and they're getting a tip on that. I don't think that's the open pass.
3:55 to go and counting in the second. Here's ball movement to the free throw line. Coles pivots and kicks back outside. Erickson works around the arc. Coles drives the post, double teamed, and dribbled into the steal. And then stolen back by Engelhardt at the half-court line. Numbers for the Braves. Down to Dana. Shot fake. Defense flies by, and Dana scores.
That's a great steal by Kinley because that was 2 points. That Cody girl was already up the floor.
Just jumped and put her hands up. Got it. It were tied again. 18-18. 3:23 to go in the second. Boudry up top for the Phillies. Goes to Molly. Works it left side to Moss. Now into the corner. Here's Grace Hayes in the lane. Blocked but with a foul. This will be the first foul on Star Valley with 3:11 to go in the second.
I believe that might be Kinley's second. Yep, that's what they posted on the board. So she's going to have to be a little bit careful with her defensive assignment. Make sure that she stays out of foul trouble.
First free throw is good to pull Cody back up by 1. Callie Merritt subs in for the Phillies, as does Ellie Talich back in. 3:11 to go in the second. Free throw is no good. And nice rebound for Coles. 3:08 and counting. Star Valley just down by 1. Tough pass is down the court, and it was into the hands of Dandridge, but defense was there and she can't hold on to it. Turns it back over.
Yep, you know, Star Valley's been handling the ball well, not turning the ball over, so we need to limit that in order to stay close in this game.
3 minutes to go before half. Star Valley trailing by just 1, 19-18. Here's a quick move for Grace, down the post, and no good. Rebound is pulled down by Cody, and then a foul on Star Valley. Callie Merritt will get the board, and the foul should be on the floor. Phillies will inbound.
That's always frustrating, you know, for a coach when you don't get the rebound, and offense gets it, and then you end up fouling.
That sets up Molly Hayes on the baseline to inbound. Goes perimeter, hands off back to Molly on the left side wing. Couple dribbles with 2:45 and counting in the second. Hayes drives, dishes, 3 on the outside, too strong. Rebounded by Cody, and then a foul on Star Valley again. This time I think they get Emily Dana fighting for position to stop the clock at 2:37.
Yep, man, we had that airborne player, you know, crash down there, no call there. And then again, we don't get the rebound, and we fouled. So that's the third team foul on us with 2:37 left in this quarter.
Give that one to Dana, her first personal. Inbound to the outside. Screen set for Hayes on the 3, no good. Tip out of bounds, Star Valley basketball.
Duke, I think if we rebound on that defensive end, we're gonna be a lot better.
Phillies just shooting 1 of 8 on the outside so far. Star Valley's defense has made that really tough. Here's 2:30 to go in the second. Lady Braves basketball down by 1. Coles to Johnson, still in the backcourt. Ball tipped on the pass and then taken away by Cody. Molly Hayes across the half-court line. Bounces down the lane, shot is up and good. In for Ellie Talich, and it's a 3-point game.
They transition so well, we can't throw over the top of that press.
This time they break it. Erickson, trouble in the front court, hits the deck, ball on the floor. And Bailey hoping for a call she won't get. And the jump ball goes to Cody's possession.
Okay, with 2 minutes to go, we're trailing by 3. You know, Duke, we're playing we're playing decent basketball. I think if we can just handle the basketball and get some shots back. We haven't been back to the basket for a few minutes.
Yep. 2 minutes to go, second. 21-18, Cody on top by 3. This is the largest lead of the game. Lady Braves have been in it the entire way. Phillies get Molly Hayes on the low block, left side. Turnaround jumper is missed. Rebounded by Johnson, who was pushed out of bounds and fouled.
Good. That's what you want. You want the rebound, and then you get fouled.
Yeah, that's right. Flip that one.
Works a little better. Yeah.
That evens up the foul count at 3 as Merritt gets her first personal for the Phillies.
Yeah, great rebound. I think if the Lady Braves will fight and get position on the rebounding, it's really going to help the outcome of this game.
Bailey Erickson in the backcourt for Star Valley. Pass to Engelhart, just got in there. She's across half court, goes to the rim, fakes the pass outside, shot no good, but she's fouled. And Kenley Engelhart to the Riverside Dental free throw line. She'll have 2 attempts with 1:36 to go in the second.
I like that decision. You know, she beat her defender, and then she just had a defender to beat, so she went to the basket, go to the free throw line. It's been a pretty positive outcome for the Lady Braves so far in this game.
We get Molly Hayes on the foul, her first personal, as Engelhart does hit the free throw to make it a 2-point game. 4th team foul on Cody, so shots on the next one for Star Valley. Just 1:36 to go before half.
Number 20, Megan Moss, has checked into the game for Cody.
Second free throw, got it again. Back to a 1-point game, 21-20. Star Valley still in this one against Cody. Inbound backcourt to Hayes. Johnson will be with her across the half-court line. 1:30 and counting. Front court for Molly. Works it to the free throw line. Pulls up the jumper, too strong. Big rebound by Merritt, and she goes up but missed the shot. Another rebound for the Phillies. Dribble shot, no, but a foul. That will put Ellie Talich to the Riverside Dental free throw line. She got the rebound and drew the contact.
Yep, 2 offensive rebounds. It looks like they gave that to Kenley, so that's her 3rd. Coach Erickson will have to make a decision on how he wants to finish the half with her.
Looks like she'll come out after this free throw as Talich misses the first. And she does come out. Ambry Nelson subs in. So Engelhart will get a breather.
Yeah, those offensive rebounds are hurting the Lady Braves, but even though they're impacting the game, we're still only trailing by 1.
Second free throw is good. She got 1 out of 2 from the line.
Make that 2.
Yeah, so it's a 2-point game now with 1:15 to go in the second. Pass across the half court, Nelson. Works back to Coles, back to Nelson. Left side wing with 1:08 to go in the second. Here's Erickson, cross court to Johnson. Bounces down to Dana, ball tipped though out of bounds. And tiptoeing the baseline is Hayes, who has the steal. Molly Hayes across the half court line off the steal with under a minute to go before half. Hayes drives, kick out, offensive charge as Hayes blew into Nelson, who drew the contact.
And that's the play they've been looking for. Hayes in the corner, Hayes to the basket, Hayes kick out, Hayes makes the 3, but she ran her over. So good call by the official.
It's 22-20. Cody still on top with a 2-point advantage. And Molly will come out with her 2nd personal foul on that one.
Okay, so she's got 2 fouls going into the second half. Kenley has 3.
Both are on the bench. 48 seconds before halftime. Star Valley with the ball down by 2. Full court press again put on by the Phillies. Star Valley has Bailey still in the backcourt and a foul. No, we're going to get what are we getting here?
It appears that Coach Erickson called timeout, as luck would have it, before that ball was stolen.
Okay.
So saved the possession.
So we'll take a full timeout. Actually, let's just take a 30-second timeout live on the SBI Sports Network.
You're watching Braves basketball with Duke Dance and Dal Erickson on the SBI Sports Network.
Jason Horsley filling in for Dal Erickson tonight. I'm Duke Dance with the SBI Sports Network, and we do have the Cody Phillies taking on Star Valley in Cody. Lady Braves hanging with the Phillies, down 22-20, and the basketball.
Lady Braves are playing well. 40 seconds here. I'd love to see them handle this possession and get a bucket. We've turned the ball over the last couple times.
Going to have Johnson inbounding. Official at the table, chatting with Coach Wagner of Cody. Have 40 seconds on the clock. And the official will clear something up and now go give the explanation to Coach Erickson. His explanation was much shorter, so he probably liked it better.
Gave the other referee the thumbs up, so he must like whatever they did.
All right, so here we go. Erickson across the half-court line for the Lady Braves. 38 seconds. Erickson double team. Nice pass to Dana, but again, it's knocked out of bounds. Radakovich so quick in the paint defensively.
Yeah, she's really solid. But, we're getting the ball there, Duke. It's there, just I think a second cleaner, and it's 2 points.
Inbound to the post. Coles tips it outside, picked up by Erickson. 30 seconds before halftime. Here's Coles on the perimeter. Lady Braves down by just 2, 22-20 in Cody. Crossover by Nelson, clock down to 22 seconds. Pivoting on the elbow, back out to Coles. Clock hits 17 seconds. Coles will call a new play. 13 seconds, works left to Johnson. Down to 10, and we're going to have a foul away from the ball against Star Valley down low.
Yeah, it looks like they're charging Nelson with the illegal screen on that play, on that cut on the baseline. So unfortunately, we have a 30-second possession and come out with nothing.
Gives the ball back to Cody. Molly Hayes will sub back in for these last 10 seconds. Coach Wagner hoping to get some points here to go into the locker room. Inbound to Grace Hayes in the backcourt. She'll come across the half-court line to Talich. Clock down to 4. Now 3. Talich drives to the rim. No good. Rebound and a foul called at the buzzer. Will they give it? They will. They're going to call a foul on Star Valley at the buzzer, which will result in 2 free throws for Radakovich at the line.
So the referees are going to conference here. They have to make sure that foul occurred prior to the horn. If the half ended and that foul happened, then it isn't a foul, but it appears that he believes that it was.
Officials will conference, and they are going to keep the foul. So that will and they might put some time back on the clock too. So the Lady Braves will come back out on defense. Radakovich will go to the free throw line. She'll have 2 attempts on the whistle. The foul was given to Coles, Sheridan's first personal.
Sheridan, they put .5 back on the clock, so they agreed that it happened prior to the expiration of time. So she'll get 2 shots here with .5, which is enough time for the Lady Braves to get a shot off if they can heave it the length of the floor.
First free throw short. Phillies have left a lot of points off the board from the line. Well, not a lot. They're shooting, 5 out of 9.
Yeah, so. And they've left some points in the paint too, just on those layups that they've missed.
So here's the second free throw. Radakovich will take it with half a second on the clock. Shots away, that one's good, and time will expire on the inbound play. No shot, and that will take us to halftime. Lady Braves playing a good first half, though, against a good Cody team on the road tonight. And Cody, your halftime score 23-20. We'll send it back to the studio for a 2-minute break. Back with halftime coverage live from Cody High School on the SBI Sports Network.
Live coverage of Star Valley High School sports is provided by The Right Company. HTC Siding and Gutters, no job too big or too small. Red Tail Therapy, strength for everyone. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Quality Quick Lube, where quality comes quick. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
Treat yourself to a luxurious staycation with a cozy cabin getaway at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton. Get the locals discount by using promo code SVILOCAL. Every cabin has its own oversized soaking tub, big screen TV, fireplace, and includes free breakfast. Or upgrade to the cozy couples cabin with your own jetted jacuzzi tub. Find luxury right here with a staycation at Kodiak Mountain Resort. Use promo code SVILOCAL for the locals only discount.
My best friend just had a birthday party at the Fun Zone in Afton. It was so cool. We got to play basketball, ping pong, and foosball. We were able to bring our own Nerf guns and even watched a movie on a giant projector screen. For my next birthday, I want to have my party at the Fun Zone too. Mom said the Fun Zone will also work great for my sister's wedding reception in a few months and next summer's family reunion. For reservations, visit svfunzone.com.
B&H Auto in Afton has been serving the Star Valley community for over 10 years. With a qualified and trained staff, you can trust B&H Auto for brakes, maintenance, repairs, tires, and more. That's B&H Auto on the north end of Afton. Service you can ride on.
This is the Star Valley Health Halftime Show on the SVI Sports Network.
Star Valley Health, advanced, local, personalized. Visit starvalley.health.org, starvalleyhealth.org, and download the new MyChart app to securely and conveniently manage your health care. That is starvalleyhealth.org. Duke Danson, Jason Horsley with you in Cody tonight with the Lady Braves and the Phillies in a tight game through the first half of play, Jason. Star Valley just down by 3, 23-20.
Yeah, pretty good basketball game, Duke. You know, we were talking earlier, this is a great gym. You know, a great Friday night basketball game. And the Cody band, as we were talking, you know, Kurt Sand would approve.
Which is high accolades, right?
You have to be really good. Anyway, so it's been a great game. I think the difference in the game right now is just handling the ball. One of those keys to the game, when we're turning the ball over and when Cody gets on the run and gets in transition, they can score. And so, like you mentioned earlier, they're leaving points at the free throw line. When we get to the basket, we get to go to the free throw line. So I think the Lady Braves are in this one, and I look for them to really make this a good game.
Take a look at the halftime stats. Deep in the numbers of this score with Star Valley down 23-20. Halftime stats presented in the half with the help of Battleson Brothers Flooring. Carpet One, floor at home. That's Battleson Brothers Flooring. Let's first start with some of the stats for the Cody Phillies. Individual stats, Molly Hayes on pace to reach her average. She has 10 in the first half. 6 for Grace Hayes, 3 for Ellie Talich, 2 points for Sofia Radakovic and Reagan Moss for the Phillies to give them 23 points in the first half. On the flip side for Star Valley, individually being led by Kenley Engelhardt, who is at 7 points, and she has Emily Dana also at 7 points for the Lady Braves through the first half of play. 4 points for Sheridan Coles and 2 for Cambry Johnson. Team stats right now, Phillies shooting well. They're 7 of 14, so 50% from the field, but just 1 of 9 overall from 3. So not a good shooting percentage for the Phillies from deep. Star Valley shooting 5 of 13 for 2, 1 of 6 for 3 for the Star Valley Lady Braves. Rebounding, Phillies certainly had the advantage, and that really separated there in the second quarter on the offensive side. 8 total rebounds for the Lady Braves, 16 for the Phillies. Steals in the first half, 7 for Star Valley, 8 for Cody. Assists for the Lady Braves, just 1, and 4 for the Phillies in the first half. Looks like free throw attempts, 6 of 10 for Cody from the line. So not horrible, not great, 60%, but Star Valley, how about 7 of 7 from the free throw line for the Lady Braves? So they are hitting their shots on the line, as you mentioned. That's a check of the Battleson Brothers Flooring halftime battle stats. Quality, price, service. Find them just south of the Arch in Afton. That is Battleson Brothers Flooring with the halftime stats. Again, Star Valley trailing here by just 3 in Cody tonight against the second-ranked Phillies by a score of 23-20. Jason, let's see if we can give away a couple's combo to Salt River Cinemas. Here is the halftime trivia question. First correct answer will win themselves that couple's combo to Star Valley Station in Afton. Today's question, the last time the Phillies and the Lady Braves met, who was Star Valley's leading scorer in the game? It was in Afton last year. Star Valley's leading scorer in the game. Who was it? First correct answer wins that couple's combo. 307-203-4637. Star Valley Health Halftime Show. Lady Braves trail by 3 in Cody on the SVI Sports Network.
It's sale time at Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home in Afton. Stop by the showroom located half a block south of the Elkhorn Arch and take advantage of carpet, pad, and labor for only $2.99 per square foot. LVP is also on sale with the product available for $2.99 per square foot. Battleson Brothers also has carpet remnants available. That's Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home, open in Afton, just south of the Arch.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
My name is Rod Jensen. I am the president and CEO of the Bank of Star Valley. I've had the great honor of holding that position for 26 years now. The best thing about working in a bank is helping people. It is the reason we exist. The local community bank went out of business, and a group of local citizens decided that Star Valley needed a community bank. They came together, we formed the bank with the focus of helping individuals, and that is what we get to do day in, day out.
Don't you just love going to Caribou Ford in the winter?
It's right in the middle of Eastern Idaho Playground, over Fish Creek Summit. Just beautiful.
By the fishing hole.
Might as well stop for a little soak on the way home.
We're Caribou Ford with the famous warranty forever.
And we're still keeping it simple in Soda Springs.
This is Braves basketball and the Star Valley Health Halftime Show on the SVI Sports Network.
2.5 minutes remain in halftime coverage in Cody High School tonight, where the Lady Braves trail the Phillies by a score of 23-20 through the first half. Let's see how Star Valley fared in that first half with the keys to the game. Key number 1 was slow down Molly Hayes. Yeah, she didn't have a great game. He held her at 10, which, I think you take that, right, if you're Star Valley.
She's on route to her average, but, I'd take it.
So, hit some threes. They did have that 1-3 from Kenley Engelhart right before the end of the first period, but that's the only 3 balls so far for Star Valley. They're looking for some more Western Horn Steakhouse 3-pointers. By the way, Western Horn Steakhouse, they're brand new in Coulters. They just opened. They got, there is Chef Taco and Chef Wright. They have over 50 years experience, Jason, in the restaurant industry. So they realized that Coulter's, the restaurant there, had some in and out, a lot of changeover, but they're committed. They're there. Great food. Go check them out. Give them a shot. The new guys in town.
Yeah, I got to do that. And let's hit some threes. Send some more people over there.
That's right. Absolutely. For the Western Horn Steakhouse 3-pointers, Lady Braves looking for some more of those in this second half. Key number 3, make your free throws. Yes and yes. They're 7 of 7 so far in the first half on that one. And number 4, handle the press. There's been a couple of times, as you mentioned, Star Valley, when they try and go over the top, that the press gets them. But overall, the majority of the times, they've handled it pretty well as Star Valley looks at that. And those are the keys to the game, and that's the reason they're in this one, still 23-20 down the stretch. We do have a winner of that couples combo to Star Valley Station. The trivia question was, in last meeting in Afton last year between Star Valley and Cody, who was Star Valley's leading scorer in the game? The answer, Cameron Erickson led the Lady Braves in that one. She had 12 total points to lead Star Valley in that game. First correct answer, phone number ends in 7546. 7546, you've won that couples combo to Star Valley Station. You can pick up that certificate anytime next week from SVI Media. That will wrap up our Star Valley Health Halftime Show. Jason, what are you looking for in the Lady Braves in this second half to keep in this game?
Well, I think Coach Erickson has to be pleased with where they're at. Probably not satisfied. When you look at what Cody's done throughout this year, when they're in the 40s and 50s, they've had 1 point, 2 point, and 5, 6 point games. So that's what we're doing right here. We're going to be in the 40s and 50s, it looks like. If you can keep it there, it's going to be a close game. One you can definitely win. It's when they get to the 60s and 70s. So I'd love to see us keep getting to the free throw line. We're 7 for 7. We can't even improve there. Just keep doing it. And get to the free throw line, get to the basket, and then we've got to take care of the ball. We know that when Cody steals and gets in transition, they get easy baskets. So I think the Lady Braves can win this game. We're going to be in the 50s.
See how it all plays out. That's it for the Star Valley Health Halftime Show. Again, find them online at starvalleyhealth.org. It will be Lady Braves basketball to open up the second half of play. Bailey Erickson will inbound at the half-court line, and Star Valley trailing by just 3 in Cody, 23-20. Official gives the okie dokie, and we're underway. Inbound to the back court from Engelhart. Quickly double team to the front court. She tries to feed it down low, and that's a quick Philly steal. Now numbers for Cody. Down the floor, right away to the rim. No, but a foul. And I think we just got a taste of what Coach Wagner wants to do in the second half. Phillies to the foul line with 10 seconds gone.
Yeah, it's a tough way to start the half. I think that's her second. So she ended the first half with a foul, started the second half with a foul. So she's going to need to be careful. We need her on the floor.
That's Sheridan Coles. that you just mentioned, and the first team foul for Star Valley. First free throw is good. That extends the lead 24-20. This is Ellie Talich from the free throw line for the Phillies. Looks it away, sends it up, got them both. 25-20, largest lead of the game now, 5-point advantage for the Phillies. Engelhardt all the way down to Bailey, and the pass was there, but couldn't hold on to it. Tough one for Bailey. Engelhardt saying, shake it off, all good. That was a great pass.
I like how aggressive Kenley was there. Let's do what Cody does too. We can get it up the floor and get a nice layup.
Star Valley with some pressure in the backcourt this time. 7:40 to go in the third period. Phillies trying to add to a 5-point advantage to start off the third quarter. They'll slow down the tempo a little bit, run the half-court offense. Around the outside is Riley Simone. Works from left to right. Hands off to Grace Hayes. Holding it high. Now Engelhardt comes to put ball pressure on and passes to Molly. Drives the left post, splits the D, to the rim, good. Molly Hayes right to the line, and it's a 4-0 run to open the half for Cody, and now they're up by 7. Pass tipped, stolen by the Phillies. To the line, shot is up and in. And just like that, it's 29-20, Cody on top.
That pressure that Cody puts on us is starting the half well for them.
This time the Lady Braves break the pressure. Here's Dana, double teamed on the outside, works to Coles up top, bounces left to Engelhardt, holds it high, back to Coles on the elbow, drives the left post, shots up, blocked, loose ball out of bounds off of Coles, Cody basketball. So the start of this quarter has been perfect for the Phillies and absolutely the opposite for the Lady Braves.
Yeah, we need to regroup. You know, watching Katie Dandridge, she's got a handful. She guards the Molly, and she was doing a great job, and then they ran that screen for her, opened her up, and then she got to the basket and then started that little run.
Star Valley back on defense, trying to keep this game from blossoming into 10 or double digits. Inside out. Phillies drive with Talich to the rim, no good. Backside rebound put up, shot no good. Loose ball volleyed back to the Phillies, and Talich spins and shoots and scores.
Offensive rebound right there hurt us. We had a couple girls boxing out, but not all of us.
And after it was a 2 to 3 point game the entire first half, suddenly it's a Cody 11-point advantage. Engelhardt drives the baseline, gets caught up, hits the deck, no foul. Ball picked up by Dandridge, goes to Dana, too far under the rim, shot no good. Hit the underside rim, and another Cody rebound. Phillies on the run, goes right side to Molly Hayes, who scores. And Coach is going to have to call a timeout.
Yep, that's a tough way to start that half, Duke.
A 10-0 run for Star Valley. Coach Erickson's fired up. We'll be back after 60 on the SVI Sports Network.
Tucked away in majestic western Wyoming is Lincoln County School District Number 2. Our team provides excellent public education across 5 elementary schools, 1 middle school, and 3 high schools where our staff receive the support they need to educate effectively. Right now, LCSD2 has several employment opportunities for the upcoming school year and other anticipated teacher openings coming available in the next few weeks. Be part of a caring team with LCSD2. Visit lcsd2.org today to apply.
Back after the Star Valley timeout, it is going to be Lady Brave basketball.
Lady Braves are going to have to regroup here. That timeout hopefully stop that little run. And
it's a 10-0 run to open up the second half for Cody. Just a 3-point game, but now it's 13 advantage to the Phillies. Star Valley takes a 3 from Bailey. Left it short, no good. Rebounded by Molly Hayes, who is then going to have a block foul called against Star Valley. That was Sheridan Coles in the backcourt.
Sheridan will pick up her third foul. You know, Duke, that run, every one of those was layups. Every one of those was a transition play. And so I think the Lady Braves need to stop that transition, get back to playing half-court basketball, and close this gap a little.
5:30 to play in the third period. Phillies across the half-court line with Molly Hayes on the dribble. Comes to the right side at wing. Passes left to Grace Hayes. Back to Molly. Jabs. Looks, Now crosses left side over to Talich. Goes in on the angle. Shot is up, no good. This time Johnson fights for the rebound, and she'll get tied up with Radakovich. And the jump ball does stay with Star Valley, but the arrow does flip. Good job by Johnson.
Yeah, Radakovich is so tough inside. She rebounds so well. She's such a strong player. We have to box her out.
Inbound play, left side to Grace Hayes, who goes left post and scores. It's now a 12-0 run to start the third quarter, and it's Cody up by 15. Engelhardt kicks out Johnson, shot fake and travels on the outside. So as good as things were in the first half for Star Valley, it's fallen apart here through the first 3 minutes of this third quarter.
I was kind of hoping for one of those steakhouse threes right there, Duke.
Yeah.
She got a little happy-footed and called for travel, but I would like to see her bury that. I think she can shoot that.
Stops the clock at 4:58 to go in the third. Star Valley back the other way. Grace Hayes in the backcourt. Austin Bagley subs into the game. She'll be on the defensive side and forces Grace now to pass to Molly, who drives the left side post. Has a nice screen down low. Shot is up, no good. They're going to call a foul, though. Stops the clock at 4:45 to go, and this will be the third team foul on Star Valley. Will put Molly Hayes to the free throw line.
That's the second foul on Dandridge. You know, Hayes is such a handful, but, you know, it's amazing. They're getting the ball in her hand, and then it's a one-on-one dribble. She likes to go to the basket. I thought we were doing a better job in the first half with her, but they continue to have her going to the basket. They're going to have to double-team her or keep moving different people on her because we'll be in foul trouble.
Free throw woes, though, do continue for the Phillies. Now 8 of 14 after the miss. Molly has 14 points on the game. Second free throw is good that time to make it 9 of 15. And a timeout taken by Coach Wagner. We'll take the timeout as well. 4:45 to go in the third. Back in 60 on SVI.
I'm Duke Dance, and when I take out the garbage, I bag it. I'm David Kazare, and when I take out the trash, I bag it. Trash, I bag it.
Star Valley Disposal appreciates all their customers, especially those that bag their and loose trash can be sent flying all over the place. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com.
Turns now with more live coverage of Star Valley High School sports.
Timeout. Phillies with the lead, 36. 4:45 to go.
First half, she's got over, so we do.
Stolen by Molly, and then a block call in the court first.
Yeah, that's the fourth team foul on the Lady Braves that start this quarter.
Throw line for bonus shots with 4:30 to play, still in the third. Hayes, double crossover down the right post. Shot bounces, but no good. And it's rebounded by Bagley. Austin pivoting, double team to the baseline. Outlets to Johnson, but stolen by Molly, and she's fouled on the way up. Bailey gets another foul. That's quickly her fourth. She holds up her four fingers to Coach Erickson, counts them each individually. She's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate right there. You know, we got that rebound, the rebound we've needed, but they trapped that rebounder, and she did a nice job boxing out and got the rebound, and then ends up being a turnover and then a foul.
Back to the line is Molly, where she hits the free throw, makes it 37-20, and it's now a 14-0 run in favor of the Phillies in this third quarter.
And Duke, we're saying Molly a lot more often in this quarter than we did the whole first half. So she's really getting involved.
Got both free throws. It's 38-20. And Engelhardt loses the ball out of bounds. It was bumped in the front court. First touch by Regan Moss of Cody. Engelhardt couldn't recollect it, and it's back to the Phillies.
Yeah, the Lady Braves need to get a stop here, and we do need to get some offensive production.
4:10 to go in the third. Star Valley defense looking for a stop. Phillies on the outside. It's going to be a ball movement around the perimeter. Here's A three that is left short, rebounded by Star Valley, and then a foul on Molly as she thought she had another steal.
I believe that was blocked again by Kinley. She's getting out to that three-point line and blocking those shots on Hayes.
It's her second block of the night. Engelhardt hesitates, now blows past the half-court line, gets into the lane, tries to dump it down low, does, but no shot. Kick out to Bagley, and the pass stolen from Bagley to Engelhardt. Philly's just swarming everywhere right now, and Star Valley can't find a passing lane. Down the floor is Grace Hayes, dumps it off left, second down to the low block, able to find Moss, who hits two more, and it's now a 20-point Philly lead.
It's pretty crafty. She did that, with pressure, found that open gal right at the block.
3:25 to go in the third. Engelhardt has the ball poked away from behind. Taken away by Cody again. Phillies on the run. Sidestep, Talladge to the line. No, but a foul. This will be called against the Lady Braves. Dandridge will get the foul. Stops the clock at 3:16 to go in the third, with Star Valley trailing 40-20, third personal on Katie.
I think what Cody wanted to do that they weren't able to do in the first half is get to the basket, put pressure on us, make our defense stop them, possibly foul, and they're doing exactly what they want to do. Still struggling from the free throw line.
That free throw was missed. Sheridan Coles back into the game for Star Valley. Currently 11 of 17 from the free throw line. Timeout taken by Coach Erickson. Take this with him. 3:16 to go in the third. Star Valley trailing by 20, 40-20 right now. Full timeout on the SBI Sports Network.
I'm Dr. Mark Johnson from Riverside Dental. This has been another milestone year for us. To accommodate our growing practice and our growing community, we've recently brought on Dr. Jorgensen. His addition to our team has allowed us to expand our hours to include Fridays, making us more available than ever before. Here at Riverside, we provide a full range of dental services, including dental implants, wisdom teeth removal, same-day crowns, root canals, and pediatric dentistry. Come join our Riverside family as we help you on your journey to a healthier smile.
Avail Valley Construction is hiring and a great place for high school seniors to enter the workforce after graduation. Multiple positions are open with competitive pay right out of high school. To learn more about a rewarding career for those of any age, visit availvalley.com.
Plan your next vacation to scenic Star Valley, Wyoming with a luxurious stay at Kodiak Mountain Resort. Enjoy your own comfortable cabin with a soaking tub and top amenities. A hot complimentary breakfast is always included. Book your stay at KodiakMountainResort.com.
You're watching Braves basketball with Duke Dance and Dal Erickson on the SVI Sports Network.
Just one timeout remaining in the game for Coach Kate Erickson with 3:16 to go in the third. And it will come out of the timeout with Ellie Talladge taking two free throws. Star Valley down by 20.
So Duke, it was 20-23 at halftime, and obviously they've scored 17, and we haven't. So we've got to find a way to get on the board. We got to really get some offensive production and quit turning the ball over.
Talladge will look down the shot. This is her second attempt, and that one is good. Emily Dana will inbound to Engelhardt. It's now 41-20. 3:12 to go in the third. Lady Braves working the backcourt. Bagley across the timeline finds Engelhardt. Works it to the right, tries to force one across the lane to Dana, but it's stolen away by Talladge. Cody with another steal down the floor. Grace Hayes works down the left angle to the rim. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. Cambry with the board. She'll take the dribble herself across half court. Wants to pick up the tempo. Works over to Engelhardt. Has it on the left wing, but double teamed. Picks up the dribble up top to Johnson. Tipped but collected in the front court. Star Valley still has it. Bagley on the outside. Goes to Coles. Jumper on the elbow. Off the square and in, and a foul. And there you go. Lady Braves get the points here in the quarter and the run and to the line for the and one.
Yeah, it was a long drought. Hopefully this gets us going. Nice shot by Sheridan. A little snake bite on her elbow. She's going to get a free throw here.
Stops the clock at 2:34. They'll give the foul to Grace Hayes. That will be her second personal. 2 team fouls on the Phillies as the free throw is off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Cody. Radakovich on the board. Out in front to Grace Hayes. She'll slow things up on the left side. Clock hits 2:25 to go in the third. First points of the half for Star Valley. They end the run. It's 41-22. Phillies working the outside. Ball movement over to Simone. Riley hands off to Grace. She loses the ball but collects it. Top of the key, bounce right side and out of bounds. Hayes just a little out of position, throws it away. Star Valley basketball.
Good break for the Braves. It looks like Molly Hayes is coming back in. This Philly lineup, they had seniors last year, that really, really solid group. Looking at their roster, they only have 2 seniors this year. So they have some fine young players and doing what this program does well.
2:05 to go in the third as Engelhardt comes across the half-court line, works right side to Johnson, holds it, and back to Engelhardt. Drives, tries to go to Coles, but bounces off her shoulder into the hands of Cody. The Phillies drive the floor all the way down as Ellie Talich to the rim and in for 2.
Allie has really made herself known in the second half. She's really great sophomore player.
That's her 12th point as Star Valley gets a nice feed down to Cambry Johnson, who scores on the low block right.
I love rebounds, Duke.
That's right. There's a good one, 43-24. Here's a nice down low pass to Molly, who scores the assist from Grace, and it's a timeout taken by Cody. 1:26 to play in the third. Phillies lead at 45-24. Back in 30 on SVI.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. These are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
Continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
1:26 remains in the third period of play in Cody High School. Star Valley trailing the Phillies 45-24. 5 team fouls on Star Valley, putting the Phillies in the bonus. 2 on Cody.
I'd like to see the Lady Braves put a little offensive pressure on Cody right here. Get the ball to the basket.
Instead, it's the other way. Another steal for the Phillies. Top of the key, works it left side. Nice pass, and in for 2.
Talich to Hayes. Yep, that was a really nice play.
1:06 to go in the third. It's now 47-24. Phillies on top. Good drive by Engelhardt, who scoops it up left, falling out of bounds, and she's fouled. Goes to the line for the and 1.
That was a really great take to the hole. I really like the, taking the ball to the basket with that much intensity. I actually like the referee play too as well. That constant forearm on the player going to the basket.
You would. Come on now.
Yeah.
And the free throw is good to give Sheridan the 3-point play. Makes it a 20-point game, 47-27. I thought the official was a little out of position myself.
Yeah. I figure he probably don't even know he's the trail official.
I have no idea.
But that was his position.
Or where his position was supposed to be. I don't have a clue. Yeah. 48 seconds to go with Cody on the outside. Phillies with the 20-point lead in the ball. Molly drives, kicks out, no 3. Dribble, drive, take in the lane. Shot is up, off the square and good.
She's really having a great half, and she's strong. She can get the ball to the basket, and she finishes.
Ellie Talich. Here's a drive from Coles. Strong to the rim. She's high off the glass and in.
Good take by Sheridan. She matches it.
Now we're exchanging jabs a little here late third. Lady Braves getting some offense. Still down by 20. 15 seconds remaining in the third. Stop, drive right, and what a nice move from Molly.
Yeah, we've got to stop the ball, Duke. She's a really good player, and if we don't stop her, she's going to get to the basket.
Engelhardt with 4, now 3. Bounce in the lane, ball tipped, loose, picked up by Grace, and will not get a shot off in the full court. So after 3, it's Cody 51, Star Valley 29. Fourth quarter on the way next on the SVI Sports Network.
You're watching Braves basketball with Duke Dance and Dal Erickson on the SVI Sports Network.
Star Valley in Cody tonight. Lady Braves basketball on the SVI Sports Network, and we are opening up the Mountain Valley Mattress Company fourth quarter. Find them in downtown Afton and online at mountainvalleymattress.com. They have your next good night's sleep at Mountain Valley Mattress Company. Lady Braves looking for a big fourth quarter, down 51-29.
You know, Duke, I didn't think we were going to get to the 50s until the end of this game. So Cody can score in bunches, and they just did.
Yeah, they almost matched their entire first half in the third quarter in scoring. Ball movement to Dandridge. Picks it up on the elbow, works to Nelson. Nelson holds it high, dribbles and dishes to White, who subs in. She has the ball tipped and stolen, loose and taken away. 7:40 to go in the game. Cody down the floor. Here's a lob down to the baseline, dribble into the lane, shot up, no good. Rebounded by Star Valley. Dandridge on the board.
So we've got White and Nelson both in the lineup here to start the fourth quarter.
Coles fakes the pass inside, goes out to White. She can shoot the three, takes the shot. Off the mark, though, no good. Rebounded by Cody. Ball loose, though, on the court, and the Phillies pick it up. Out in front and on the run to Moss. Cross-court pass over to Simone, and foul. That was actually Callie Merritt who was fouled, and that will put her to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
You know what's impressive with the Cody team, Duke, is when that ball's rebounded, they get multiple players running up the floor. And that pass, with the right-hand kind of scoop pass, she finds someone running up the floor, and that's how they can score in transition so easily.
That foul will be the first personal given to Torrey. And the first team foul of the quarter on Star Valley. Free throw left short. Dana back into the game. She'll come in for Coles. So down low, you have Dana and White. Up top, you have Dandridge and Erickson. And then on the outside right now is Nelson for the Braves on defense. Here's a free throw from Callie Merritt for Cody. It's up and bouncing it in.
You know, she's also a sophomore, Duke. This Cody Philly team has some youth to it.
52-29, 7 minutes remaining in the game. Star Valley with the ball, trailing the Phillies in Cody. Dana works right to White. Pivots, pressure on the outside and dumps it to Nelson. She's up top. Pass to Dandridge, holds it on the outside. Now to Erickson, still on the perimeter. Now down low to White, mishandled the pass, out of bounds. And it's a turnover on Star Valley, back to Cody.
You know, that baseline cut was there a couple of times. They just missed it. And then, you know, I think that one they would try to weave it in there, and unfortunately ended up in a turnover.
6:40 to go in the game. Star Valley trailing the Phillies, 52-29. Cody with the basketball. Hayes makes a move, gets to the elbow, kicks it out. Grace takes the three, missed the three. Ball volleyed and taken away by Cody. Up and no good. This time a rebound, but a foul. Dandridge had great position. They'll say this because you pushed the player out of the way. So you had that great position.
Yeah, I love the effort, though. I mean, I think that's been a factor in this game is rebounding, both on the offensive and defensive end for the Lady Braves. So I love the fact she's trying. That is her fourth, though. So I'm guessing that coach is going to – oh, no. She looks like she's coming in for White. So
yeah. Engelhardt subs in for Torrey. Dandridge will stay with her fourth foul. Erickson and Nelson and Dana also on the court. Inbound to Grace in the paint. Kicks it back outside to Molly. Takes the three. Dropped it in.
She just eyed it, and then shot it.
Hasn't been a ton of outside shots for either team, but Molly gets that one to drop. 6 minutes to go in the game. Engelhardt drives left side post. Shot no good, but a foul. Stops the clock with 6:05 remaining, and Kenley Engelhardt to the Riverside Dental free throw line.
Kinley recognizes that she needs to get to the basket, hopefully draw fouls, maybe get layups. So I like her intensity to do that.
Free throw is no good. Kenley will have another. Clock is stopped at 6:05. That was the first foul in the quarter against Cody as the second free throw no good. Molly has the rebound, but it's ripped away. Taken by Nelson. Clears it back out to Engelhardt. Up top, Erickson takes the three. Got it to go. Dropped it in off the rebound being stolen, and that's a Western Horn Steakhouse triple.
I love it. And that was great ball movement and great job for Erickson to knock that three down. Much needed.
55-32, Cody on top with the ball. And I thought the clock had been stopped at 6:05 for a while. Now they got it to go. And 2 points for Phillies on the other end.
Well, if we were scoring with the clock stopped, that would have been a good thing.
Yeah. Phillies get 2 more. They lead at 57-32. Now the clock rolling down to 5:48. Erickson out top for the Lady Braves. Works to the free throw line, pivots, spins, and kicks out to Engelhardt. 5:37 and counting. Kenley, top of the floor, works left back to Erickson and back again to Engelhardt. Nice pass to Nild, and it's going to be Nelson, Nelson tries to kick it out, but a foul on Cody first.
Yeah, as Nelson's cutting through the paint there, she takes a little bump, and since the entry pass came in, it affected the catch, so I think that's a good play.
Start by the inbounding baseline. Lob up top to Engelhardt. Engelhardt drives left, kicks out to Nelson, stops on the elbow and dribbles back out to Erickson. 5:20 to go in the game. Engelhardt resets the offense. Tries to bounce one down to Dana, but the ball tipped, loose and stolen by Simone. Riley Simone on the steal. 5:10 to go in the game.
Cody coach telling him to slow things down, take it to a half-court game.
Trying to milk some clock here with the big lead up 57-32. Here's Molly down the left post, and Tier dropped it in.
I'm not sure Molly can slow down. She plays downhill, doesn't she?
That she does. Her senior season, she'll be in Pocatello next year as an Idaho State.
Yeah, close to home. Well, for us, not close to Cody.
Yeah. Here's the Engelhardt on the right side. Shot fake, drive, beautiful take to the rim, but just missed the shot, too strong off the glass. Great shot fake and take.
Yep, I like the thought process. Get to the basket.
Comes with 4:30 remaining in the game. Again, this was just a 3-point game at halftime. Star Valley was down 23-20 at the half. Cody exploded to start off the half to take a big lead, and they haven't looked back. 3 on the way, missed by the Phillies. Rebounded by Dana, Star Valley basketball. 4:15 to go with Engelhardt across the half-court line. Top of the key, works right side to Erickson. Bailey holds it, passes back to Engelhardt. 4:05 to go in the fourth. Nelson, left, nice pass to Dandridge, missed the shot. No foul, and it's a rebound by Cody. Phillies on the run. In transition, out to Talich, missed the shot, fight for the board on the deck, and Erickson flicks it up, falling out of bounds, and somehow got it to Nelson.
Hey, I love the effort.
Yeah.
Flicks it up, and Lady Braves have the ball. And she's going to go length of the floor and score, Duke.
Almost does. She does get the foul. But, yeah, that was a great effort play by Bailey. Falling out, just flicks it up in the air, and it happens to come right down to Nelson.
Yeah, she's laying on the floor down by the stanchion, and then she's 94 feet shooting a layup. Good for her.
Good hustle. She'll go to the free throw line for 2. By the way, we mic'd up Bailey a couple of weeks ago in the Soda Springs game, and you can go watch that mic'd up segment online. It was good.
Yeah, I got to listen to that actually today, so yeah, definitely go check that out.
Bailey will hit the first free throw. Johnson and Cole sub back in. They'll have Engelhardt and Dana also in the game with Erickson shooting.
Well, this is where we're going to have to score, Duke, is from the free throw line with the clock stopped in this game to close this gap.
Second free throw no good. Rebounded by the Phillies. Ellie Talich on the board. She'll outlet to Hayes, who comes across half court. 3:36 to go in the game. Again, the score 59-33. Star Valley trailing. Phillies almost throw it away, but Simone tracks it down. Cole's out on defense on the perimeter. Simone spins, right post, nice pass down the post, able to find Talich cutting the baseline.
Ellie Talich is having a great game. Is that her 14th point tonight?
Yep. She averages 11 as Star Valley throws it away, trying to kick it out to Coles.
It was a really nice back cut on that. She showed really high IQ. Player goes to the middle of the paint. She just back cut on her defender and gets a layup.
3:12 to play in the game. And Star Valley playing for pride right now. They're trailing 61-33. Molly in the rim, pivot, spins, and, well, no spin, but a pivot and backside in.
She has great balance when she gets in there.
Now a 30-point Cody advantage. Engelhardt, nice take down the right post, and the lefty goes right and scores 2.
And Duke, it's hard to believe we were just talking about it being 20-23, and then here it is.
It was a good take, though, by Engelhardt to make it 63-35, and there's going to be a timeout taken by Coach Wagner of Cody. We'll take it as well. Full timeout, 2:42 to go in the game on the SVI Sports Network.
I'm Sarah Malik. I've been a phlebotomist at Star Valley Health for 6 years. The lab serves the Alpine Clinic down to Bridger Valley, including the Thane and Cokeville clinics. As a small town community hospital, it really is your friends and neighbors who will be there to take care of you. That's my favorite part about working at the hospital and being a patient there myself, is the professional but community feel. To learn more about the services that we provide, you can visit starvalleyhealth.org.
She is fierce. She is the match that ignites the flame, blazing through the world and transforming ashes into fire. She is a brightness that rivals lightning. She faces every storm head on, a fearless force, a maker of magic. Her journey is one of movement and strength. Down at the creek, Smith Creek Trading, that is, we are proud to support the Lincoln County Fair and rodeo royalty and the Western values they represent.
Live coverage of local high school sports continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Late fourth quarter in the Mountain Valley Mattress Company fourth quarter in Cody, where the Phillies have a big lead over the visiting Lady Braves, 63-35. And Cody will have the basketball out of their own timeout.
Coach Wagner made some substitutions there. We're getting a look at the future Phillies here. These are all 9th and 10th grade students, Duke.
And some of them have played a lot of minutes today, so that shows you kind of the young depth. Here's one of the new faces, though, Maddie Boudry. She's had a few minutes, works it over to Grace Hayes. Back to Boudry, drives it on the angle, kick out left to Moss. Reagan for 3, no good. Weak side rebound for Johnson. Out in front to Engelhardt, defense recovers. Engelhardt can't get to the rim and is fouled from behind. Stops the clock at 2:11 to go. You mentioned, of course, Molly is a senior, and 2 seniors on the roster, I believe, but a real young Philly team this year.
Yep. I think the only upperclassman out there right now is Grace Hayes, who we've seen most of the night. That's who that foul was on.
And Bailey is fouled hard. She is going to hit the deck and slide forward on her belly. Pop right back up. All good.
Yeah, Boudry just didn't have a path of non-collision on that.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah,
the path of non-collision. 2:08 to go in the game.
She's in. She's trying to make sure Coach Wagner knows she's going to play hard, right?
Sends Bailey to the Riverside Dental free throw line. I would like to have that moment mic'd up because Bailey turned around, and I don't know if she was saying something jokingly or more serious. I don't know, but we didn't get that one. Free throw no good on the front end. 2:08 to go in the game. Second free throw is good. 63-36 now, Star Valley. Trailing Cody. Phillies with the ball. Across the half-court line. Work out in front to Sydney Simone. Double teamed on the perimeter. Feeds it down low. Pass it down the lane. Stolen and knocked out of bounds. Bailey Erickson last to touch it.
Yeah, man, she hustles. She's pretty smart off ball. She knew that pass was coming.
1:54 to go in the game. Grace Hayes inbounding baseline. Flick high up top to Sydney Simone. Picked up immediately by Engelhardt deep in the front court. Spinning, pivots, and left side to Hayes. Grace Hayes with it, 1:46 to go in the game. Grace will drive in on the angle. Had a nice screen set down low on the post, and the lane opened wide open. Makes it 65-36. Cody Phillies on top. Here's Emily Dana. Works it over right side to Coles. Sheridan holds it. Pivots, now dribbles. Has the screen up top from Engelhardt. Defense switches. Back to Engelhardt. Top of the floor, ball tipped loose. Kenley collects. 1:18 to go. Kenley finds a seam, lefty to left, and good on the angle.
Nice move. You know, Duke, I thought Grace was an upperclassman, but it says she's in 9th grade according to the program. So this is a young team.
Young. Yeah, just a freshman, and looks really good. Not sure what, if any, relation to Molly Hayes, but she looks the part.
Well, if she has to guard her in practice, she's going to just have nothing but upside, right?
Here's a nice tip ball stolen by Johnson. She's going to run with it, then knocked out of bounds from behind. It's going to be off of Cody, and stay with Star Valley after Cambry gets a steal. 46 seconds remains in the game.
You know, it's interesting, Duke, I'd mentioned that when they're in the 40s and 50s, they're a part of close games, and when they're in the 60s, you see large separations for the Phillies when they've won this year. So we're seeing that now because, man, they can just score, can't they?
Inbound for Star Valley to Coles. Takes a long two. Mid-range is good.
Great shot. I wanted to take one more step back and get one of those steakhouse things,
right?
Duke.
That's absolutely right. Just so you know, you don't get a steak for every three. I didn't know. I hope you were like.
Maybe I'm going to the steakhouse for every time they make a three.
That's what it is. Here's Cody on the other side. 26 seconds remaining in the game. 65-40 ball tip. Loose stolen. Engelhardt has it. She's going to go to the rim, uncontested, and scores.
Yeah, Duke, all I'm looking for is an excuse to go to the steakhouse for me. Huh?
Yeah, easy excuses, yeah. 65-42, and Cody's going to head front court. Of course, that's Western Horn Steakhouse, now open inside Coulter's Lodge in Afton as Cody dribbles out the clock, and that will be your final. The Phillies hold off the Braves with a big second half, and the final score, Phillies 65, Lady Braves 42. Star Valley will drop down to 7-8 overall and 3-1 inside of the 4A West, while the Cody Phillies will jump up to 12-1 overall and 4-1 inside of 4A West play. Sure, Silver Star post-game coverage coming your way. Get your final score. Cody wins at 65-42. Silver Star for current customers. Refer a friend, and when the friend signs up for internet service, both you and the friend get a free month of internet. Get all the details online at silverstar.com/referral. That is silverstar.com/referral. Here in our post-game coverage, we are going to have Coach Cade Erickson down on the court with Clay Merritt to give us his thoughts in that first half, thoughts in the game, and then we'll take a look at your stats as well. And it looks like we do have Clay with Coach Erickson. Clay, let's send it down to you.
Coach, tough loss tonight. Obviously not what you wanted, but your team can build off going forward this season from this game.
We can have a quarter like that. And if you look at all of our third quarters throughout the year, they've been our lowest, but that one was really bad. And it's hard to come back against a team that is that good. And Molly, who's a great ball player, we can't let her score that many points. But that third quarter killed us because after that, before that going into halftime, we were playing pretty good. So,
Coach, obviously quick turnaround with Riverton tomorrow. What do you want to see your team against Riverton?
We just need to be able to take care of the ball better. I don't know how many turnovers we had, but way too many for tonight. So if we can take care of the ball, we'll be all right.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck tomorrow.
Cade Erickson. Sorry, that was my fault. Coach Cade Erickson and the Miles CPA courtside report. Miles CPA in Afton and Alpine. Let's take a look at your Battleson Brothers post-game battle stats. That's Battleson Brothers Carpet One, floor and home. Appreciate Dal still taking some stats with us and helping us out. First individual scoring for the Cody Phillies. 28 on the game for Molly Hayes scoring-wise. 16 for Ellie Talich and 12 for Grace Hayes. Again, the freshman. 4 points for Sophia Radakovich and 4 for Reagan Moss. 1 point for Callie Merritt. And that's the individual scoring for the Phillies in the game. On the flip side for the Lady Braves, 16 points for Kenley Engelhardt, 10 for Sheridan Coles, 7 for Emily Dana, all in the first half. They shut Emily down in the second. Bailey Erickson with 5, Cambry Johnson with 4 for the Lady Braves to give them 42 points. Team stats, Cody shooting 23 of 35 from the field, 65%. Just 2 of 14 from 3, but they didn't need it in the game for the Phillies, shooting just 14% for 3. Star Valley 13 of 27, shooting 48%, 2 of 9 for 3 for 22%. 17 rebounds for Star Valley compared to 23 for Cody, and it was 10 steals for Star Valley compared to 20 for Cody. And it looks like free throws, Star Valley shot 10 of 15 from the line. They were 7 of 7 in the first half, so not very good in the second half. And then Cody finished 13 of 20 from the free throw line. That's a check of your Battleson Brothers Flooring post-game battle stats. That will do it for this game, and the Phillies knock off the Lady Braves by a score of 65-42. We'll take a brief break and come right back for the varsity boys action for Braves and Bronx.